The only thing I want right now is to get my baby out of foster care.
6 months ago, Annika had a child, and it was taken away from her by Child Protective Services within 6 days.
I was staying at a shelter and I couldn't provide the baby enough formula, and my body wasn't producing enough breast milk, so my baby lost weight.
They said that Annika was sleeping all night and not waking up to feed the baby. I was told by CPS that Annika went in for a wellness check, and when she got there, the doctor said that the baby hadn't gained enough weight and was being hospitalized. So Annika stayed there for a couple of days, and she left the baby unattended, apparently, according to the nurses and doctors, and she went out and had her nails done and went and picked up a coloring book and crayons to bring back to the hospital because she said she was bored.
Instead of foster care, CPS told me that my mom could take custody of the baby, but my mom refused.
I said, absolutely not. She would leave me with the baby and she'd go off, and then everything would be my fault because nothing is ever Annika's fault. I think the best situation for the child would be to be adopted into a loving family.
If my mom really wanted to help me, she would help me bring my baby home.
Are you ready to have this baby back?
I'm very much ready to have this baby back, and all of that is a lie. That was all out of order. That was incorrect information, and you don't care enough to even hear what I have to say. You want to put all of this on TV, and I stayed in the hospital with her the entire time that she was in the hospital. The only time I did leave, I went to Walgreens and I got whatever it was that I needed, some Tylenol, and I got myself a coloring book because I was spending all that time in the room and with the baby.
Honey, this is totally beyond my control. CPS came in and said, we are watching you while the baby is hospitalized for not being weighing enough. The doctors and the nurses.
You said that I left her in the hospital and I went and bought a coloring book. That's what you said.
That's what the doctors and nurses had said.
They've been very specific about the requirements for you to get the baby back, and that's good news because you have a formula.
Right.
You have a formula to get the baby back, and one is to accept responsibility for your actions. Obtain a stable residence, that you got to have a place that is yours, that's stable day to day to day, that you have to have a psychiatric evaluation so the social worker can look at it and see that you are predictable, that you continue your counseling services, that you go through parenting education, that you subject yourself to substance abuse testing on a random basis, and that you do inpatient substance abuse treatment program and receive a positive evaluation from that they say, she's done what she needs to do in that regard. So you have a formula, a checklist, and right now, if we go through and grade that paper, the only thing that right now that's a green check mark here is substance abuse testing. The rest of the things are on your to-do list.